Today's show is brought to you by Audible.com.
Get a free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/everythingsounds.
Over 100,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Again, that's audibletrial.com/everythingsounds.
Ignition sequence start. 5.
Everything.
3.
Everything.
Sounds.
Sounds.
This is Everything Sounds.
I'm Craig Shank.
And I'm George Drake Jr.
This is Everything Sounds.
But this isn't a regular episode of Everything Sounds. This one is a bit different.
Right, it's the time of the year where we reflect on things that we're thankful for.
And of course, what are we thankful for, Craig?
Sound.
Exactly. Sound.
So for this episode, we thought we'd do something a little bit different.
During the course of our previous episodes, we've asked our guests, what is it about sound that is important to them? And we've gotten a variety of answers.
Now, we explained in an earlier episode why sound is important to us.
It starts off short because you're going a bit fast, so it goes brrr, and then it gets slower because you're slowing down. It goes brrr, brrr, and then finally you get to the last one, which is brrr.
It starts out by going ba-da 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 da, and then it goes ba-da, and then ba-da 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 da, then another ba-da.
But today we'll focus on what the people we've interviewed had to say.
Some of which we've heard from before.
Patrick Flaherty, Ben Shine.
My name is Jessie C.
My name is Scotty Iseri.
And some of which we haven't heard from yet.
Sure, I'm Jeff Kolakowski, and I'm a composer and music educator.
My name is Alex Inglesian. I work here at the Experimental Sound Studio. I'm the chief engineer as well as the technical supervisor.
This week, in addition to giving thanks to family, friends, and loved ones,
we're giving thanks to sound.
Of the senses, sound is the most visceral.
Pressure waves moving through the air.
And it's the one that is
Sound is one of the ways that we perceive motion.
sneakily physical.
It's physical vibration, and
Sound is the manifestation of energy.
our eardrums are actually responding to the physical pressure waves, just like you can feel the vibration through your fingers through an object.
Energy being transferred through various media.
You didn't just hear with your ears, but you could also feel all the way up through your tailbone.
For me, I'd rather listen to a good piece of music than watch a movie. I'm not sure why.
There's something that's really like natural about listening to two notes in harmony, you know?
Sound just now is another tool that visual artists have at their disposal, and
But I get something else out of it than I would from the visual world.
In a way, we live in a very visual world, a very visual society, and
I don't think people think about it very much, though. I think it's something that we take for granted.
It's certainly true that we are more impressed as a society by what we see than what we hear.
to me, if I was cataloging an artist, I mean, sound is going to be one of those tools. It's just another media that people can use.
taking the time to listen and to look at the world that's just coming through your ears is an entirely different experience.
Just how much certain sounds can distract us from stuff.
I mean, you can probably describe it and you can break it down into a science, but it's about sort of ratios and equal ratios in terms of the physical vibration,
And it's because sound's really powerful.
it probably ultimately feels good to hear it too.
That's why I like sound.
you can find out more about the show, how to listen, where to listen, and more at everythingsounds.org.
There you can also listen to past episodes and get in touch with Craig and myself.
The music on this show was provided by Language of Kings. Find out more about the music you hear on the show and submit your own music on our website as well.
And consider reviewing the show on iTunes. Ratings and reviews on iTunes help shows gain more visibility and move up in the rankings.
Until next time, I'm Craig Shank.
And I'm George Drake Jr.
And this is Everything Sounds.
You know, acoustic privacy is really important when you're going to the bathroom. Like in Japan, people would flush the public toilets while they were using the bathroom to the extent that they had to put a tape player that would play back the sound of a waterfall while you were peeing, because that was the only way they could conserve water. I'm not making this up. Go look it up on the internet.
This has been Everything Sounds. Find out more about the podcast at everythingsounds.org. Connect with Everything Sounds on Facebook and also on Twitter.